My people, our Igbo people, I greet all of you where on a day, even other Nigerians, Hausa, Yoruba, and other tribes. I am greeting you people. But I dey verse these days because true when I was growing up, I really know that Igbo people are one of the tribes that, in fact, it is not easy for anybody to buy them, and they doesn't speak anyhow, they don't talk anyhow. But these days, I don't know whether it is because of this our too much of coming out, that is integrating with other people that might have caused us all these things. Because I found out that most of Igbo people are now behaving like animals. They are no longer with their head. I don't really understand what is going on. It seems as if most of Igbo people are now coward. They don't even know where they are coming from. If you trace them, you will realize that most of them who claim to be an Igbo people are no longer. They are not Igbos. These guys are coward. These guys are coward. Do you understand? Honestly, because most of the time when I look at the way some of all these people used to talk in social media, I begin to understand that really these guys are not what they are told us that they are representing for. What they are representing us for is not what they are doing. These people are coward. Do you understand? Most of all these prominent men that call themselves an Igbo people are just nothing but riffraffs. Honestly, they are nothing. Do you know one thing that is disturbing us too much? And why people have seen truly that we are just an empty vessels that make it a louder noise. There's nothing is in us. People have seen it all. People don't see us all. We are nothing. I'm just telling you the truth. So these things that's the reason why. Do you know the reason why people are like trying to get involved with Igbos? They want to understand so many things, and by the time they get to understand so many things about them, they will use it against them, use it against Igbos. This is the reason why they are marrying us, to know our capability. Those things that we think that we know it better. They want to study to know truly whether we are right or wrong about it. And I begin to understand that many of all those things, those guys are getting us cheap. We are wrong. We are wrong. No, I'm not saying that we should not marry other people, but because of the way we have been getting involved with some of all these things has made us to be so cheap. True. We are too cheap. That's the reason why someone will say, I don't want to talk, because when I talk now, they will say I am tribalistic and I am biased. You understand? But truly, let me tell you one thing. It's an easy for any other people to come to a place and take us out than us to go to another place and bring them in. Understand where I'm going? You understand? So when they say we are cheap. Look at what Isaac Fasher was telling us, and we are looking at it as if maybe the guy is not making sense. What that guy was saying is nothing but truth. But just where it happened that maybe he got this wrong is when he began to generalize the whole thing, as in when he terms it as Igbos. Yes, brother. Me, nobody can buy me. Let me tell you one thing. If you see where I'm making my business, you will pity me. You understand? And I know how many offers that have come for me to do the wrong things, but I refuse to do it. Do you understand? Even present as I'm talking to you now, local government elections is about to go on now. But me, even when some certain people came to my house as in to bribe me in order for me to come to bring my people to vote for APC, I told them that I cannot do that. I can't compromise. And I cannot, at a point where I'm seeing what is happening to our country today, which I know that the geology of all these things began with the APC, and you are telling me that I should say my right. I say no matter how much you are giving me, keep your money. Do you understand? So not all of us. It is true. What you said is truth, but not all of us. I just want to tell you the truth that what you are saying makes sense, but in other area, he got it wrong. Do you understand? That I am not like trying to dispute what you said concerning us, because truly, an Igbo person today can even betray his own real brother. That is a blood brother. I'm talking about the blood brother. I'm not talking about far distance brother. So I'm talking about the blood brothers. They can betray themselves. In fact, even twins, they can betray themselves. They can betray themselves just because of money. Do you understand me, pa? Before I used to argue it, as we are saying, I used to argue it. But it was when such things happened to me, when somebody used me to catch cruise, that was when I realized that what these guys are saying is nothing but truth. Do you understand? So when they say Igbos are cheap, don't argue about it. In fact, not only Igbos are cheap, but the reason why they are saying that we are cheap is because they look at us as most important and different people. So that is the reason why when most of all those things happen to us, yes, people will begin to imagine. So Igbo people can also do something like this. So just like what is happening to us as a giant of Africa, Nigeria, and in fact we are behaving like this. So that is the reason why when most of all those things happen, other people will be saying, so even Nigerians can behave like this. That is what is happening to us. So they know Igbo as very important and highly intellectual people. You understand? When I say intellectual, I'm talking about that is being I don't know how to fix it here. You understand? But being understandable about what they are doing. You understand? Being right with what they are doing. People with wisdom. So before an Igbo person that I know before you could even finish what you are saying, an Igbo person will tell you where you are going to land. That is one thing with them. But is it like that again? It's no longer like that. My brothers, Igbos are coward. They are nonsense. Thank you very much.